Waitress gets stone cold revenge on my behalf. So, I have Asperger's syndrome, an autistic spectrum condition, and I also suffer from anxiety which often manifests as a stutter. I'm usually a very talkative and upbeat person, but it often takes me a while to actually get my words out. When I'm trying to order at a restaurant, usually the staff are very patient and sympathetic. I get self-conscious pretty easily. So, Entitled Daddy comes along while I'm ordering food at a coffee shop. He's standing behind me with his little kid as I'm trying to order. Stutter kicks in and the lady at the counter is pleasantly helping me along. "Ed, come on, just spit it out for fuck's sake. We've been waiting ages." I try not to look at Ed and continue with my own business. I briefly glance down at his kid who is starting to look extremely uncomfortable. "Ed, my kid's autistic, you know, we can't wait this long." Me, "Yeah, so am I. So maybe USHSH should be a little more understanding." "Ed, just hurry the fuck up, mate." Puts on a fake stutter, stop being an attention seeker. I was kinda shocked he was just casually swearing in front of his little kid. What a great example to set, right? So I continue trying to finish giving my order so I can finally step aside and let this dickweed have his turn once I've paid for mine. I'm feeling pretty self-conscious again now and I'm starting to feel myself about to cry. I have very strong emotional reaction to the smallest confrontations. I think the lady serving me probably saw the look in my eyes. Now, I have never met any of the employees here, but the woman on that cash register is and always will be my hero. After he tried ordering, she began asking him loads of unnecessarily specific questions about what sauces/extras he wanted, but she was putting on a really exaggerated stutter. "Raster lady, do you want and anything else?" He was standing there, trying to get her to spit it out as well, but she was taking like a full minute to say each sentence. You could see the cogs turning in Ed's head. Ed's kid was kind of laughing by now. I saw the register lady shoot him a little smile. "Ed, right, you can stop taking the piss, right the fuck now." "Register lady, I'm sorry sir, I have a SPSP speech impediment." I got my food and headed for a table, but I had a perfect view of Ed trying to place his order and pay. Very slowly. It took no less than 15 minutes to finally get his order in. It was a very slow day. The kid looked happy when he was given a huge lump of marshmallows for having to wait. I like to pretend that Ed got spit in his coffee. I tipped that waitress like 20 after that. I didn't even have to get revenge, a kind-hearted waitress punished that kid for me. I have very strong emotional reactions to confrontation as well. It is a pain when you want to stand up for yourself and start stressing out and feel tears nearly start to form. I have really strong emotional reactions as well, and I'm a rage crier. It's a horrible combination. I'm a rage crier as well, and I cannot stand that. Especially when it's something at work, and it's because I'm having to hold my tongue. So then, cue the tears, then they think I'm a weak woman who got her feelings hurt, when in reality, I'm just trying to not throat punch someone. LOL. I've said these are angry tears, not sad tears, several times. Once I get to say what I feel is needed, the tears will stop, but until then, it's not all the way. And trying to talk while crying, ugh. I angry cry as well, but it actually turned out quite well for me once. I was working in a purchase ledger department, opposite to credit control, and I had the purchasing manager call me up and completely go off on me due to a mistake on a purchase order. The thing is, the purchasing department handled raising the purchase orders, and my department would handle paying invoices after they were matched up to the orders. I kept trying to remind him of this, but he would keep flat out yelling over me until all I could do was stand there angry crying, before slamming the phone down and storming off to the printer room. My manager saw me storm past with wet cheeks and made me tell her what happened. I was still angry crying, and I was at the hiccuping stage where I could only get a few words out at a time, after which she phoned through to the purchasing manager and ripped him up one side and down the other, reminding him that as long as we had a properly authorized purchase order, then we would process any invoices that came in that matched, and if anything changed it was up to them to send us an amended purchase order. I don't know what else went on behind the scenes, but the only way he communicated with me after that was by email, and they were always incredibly polite and properly punctuated, a rarity when they were sent to anyone else, so I'm guessing someone else would be looking them over before they were sent.